Alright, what's up everybody? We're back here with our part of our transmission cross member we're going to make. So I went up underneath the car and I measured, there's 3 holes in the bottom of that transmission mount where it mounts to the cross member. So I got everything measured out. This is going to be a little bit longer than the mount, so it's 3 inches. The mount's like 2.5 or something like that. And there's 3 holes with a 3/4 inch spacing between each hole. So now I got my line marked right there. I just got to cut it off, and I got to drill the holes in it. But we also got our square tubing right here. We're going to be cutting that down and possibly cutting down the 2 flats here that are going to mount to the actual frame. So we'll see how far I get for now. It's kind of late in the day on a Friday, and I just don't have it for a whole bunch of activity, so I'm pretty tired today. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to cut this off, probably cut the other pieces off, and then we'll probably just continue this video on it tomorrow because I'm going to be doing some stuff tomorrow too. So let me pause you. I'll stick you kind of over to the side where you can watch me do this stuff, and maybe we'll put on some fast motion. So hold on, guys. Alright guys, we're under the car. I don't know how good you can see. I kind of got my phone propped up in there. Oh. And hopefully you can see something. I'm going to be working on, that's the mount. When I got my angle that I drilled out for them holes, first thing we're going to do is we got to mount this. So we can figure out how we're going to put our thing here. I did tweak my back yesterday, so it's not the funnest under here trying to do this, but I gotta get it done. So we're gonna put our bolts in there. We'll tighten the bolts up, and hopefully we'll be able to get our square tubing in here. I got that too. Hopefully. Get these bolts started good. Hope you guys can see all this. I'm trying to get you guys centered as best I can here. Yeah. So, anyways. Yeah, yesterday we were doing some pre-winter yard work stuff outside, and my rototiller has been in the garage up by the house for a while now, pretty much all summer. And I went to I'm trying to start it up so I can bring it back here because it's, it's self-propelled. I was going to let it drive itself back here. And when I was trying to pull start it, I twisted some weird way and did something to my back, and it's pretty sore now. So hopefully that ain't going to be no big setback. Should be okay, I'm hoping, in a few days. Well, it doesn't really hurt laying here, at least. That's good. It hurts when I do just about everything else. It only hurts when I sit, stand, or bend over. So it'll be hopefully good in a few days, I'm hoping. Alright, we got that mounted. There's 3 bolts, but I only had 2 at the moment. So I can add a third one if I need to. So the trick's going to be, by myself, trying to get that square tubing is going to go right here. And I'm going to try to tuck it up high enough to where I can just run some flat flanges off the frame, hopefully. And I'm going to clamp it in place, or try to. See how well this goes. So here's our piece. Looks like it's good as far as I might have to go ahead and do this a different way, I think. Not the way I wanted to do it, but let's see if we can't get this thing clamped in there. That's going to be fun. I'm going to open that up a little bit. I'll get it clamped and I'll try to straighten it out a little bit. There we go. Oh, the other thing too I notice now is that I won't be able to get a full turn on my C-clamp because the transmission pan's in the way, so that's going to be fun. The main goal is, without moving everything around, trying to do this with one hand, it's going to suck. Of course it's going to suck. Why wouldn't it suck? Oh. So let's do this. It'd be nice if I had I do have another jack stand, but it won't fit, I don't think. You know what? Let me try it this way instead. This way might be a little bit easier. Although the jack stand's got to be in the way, so that's going to be fun. Now, it's funny how everything feels way heavier when you got a back problem. Not sure why that is, but of course, everything's moving. Cooperate here. We might have it somewhat clamped in place, not where I want it exactly. Let's see if we can get a little more on the clamp. It's close. It's not exactly where I want it. But now we have tension on it, so we can put it right there and hold it. I was hoping to get it higher up. but this will work, I think. Looking pretty straight there. So now, what I want to check here is our fitment for our ends, but you guys probably can't see that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clamp these in place over here, hopefully. So I want to mark this thing, because there will have to be some trimming. Hopefully not too much. I will have to trim it a little bit. Moving stuff around here. Try not to do that. And I'm going the wrong way with the seat clamp. That's great. Okay. There. That one's kind of clamped in place. Okay. So I just got to do the other one. And I got to get something to mark this too. I think we're looking pretty good. Just trying to make sure we got everything straight where we need it here. Alright, so I'm going to pause you guys. I need to get the other side clamped in there, and I got to mark this thing. And then we'll do some cutting, I guess. So, hold on. There we go. I think we're back. So I got everything clamped in there, and I'm just trying to want to make some marks so I know where to weld everything here. I loosened up the trans mount just a little bit because it was kind of sitting crooked. This trans mount has rubber where it mounts, so it was kind of not straight. But now I think I got it pretty straight. So I'm just going to mark it here so we know about how far we got to go. And I'll try to mark that. I also want to mark the top of the frame here so I know where the holes got to go. And I want to mark this guy too so I know where to put him. And same thing on the other side if I can reach it. I really don't want to get up and go all the way over there and get back down. It just doesn't feel good, so we're going to try to mark it right here. Hopefully. So, mark that. Mark that. Mark that. Let me see if I can mark the top. Oh yeah, we got her. Okay. So now it's not looking super straight right now because there's nothing holding it other than a couple of clamps. It is a little bit loose, but everything's pretty straight. So now we're going to go ahead and unclamp everything, and we're going to try to get some stuff grooved out and hopefully get something done with this. I don't know how much, but we're going to get something done with it. So I'm going to pause you. Actually, I'm going to pause you. We'll get all this stuff out of here. And these come right off. So I should probably mark what this is. This is the passenger side. And we'll mark the other side when we get it off. And might as well go ahead and take this off there. You know, I gotta mark where the center is, or where the end's gotta go here. I almost forgot that. And mark this side. Maybe know exactly where we gotta put it then. I almost forgot. That was one of the most important things. Alright, so now like I said, we'll pause you. I'll get all this stuff out of here, and then we'll be back grinding. Hold on, guys. Alright guys, we're back. You might have noticed that the ends aren't totally square. They're not straight up and down because I marked them that way because of the way the frame angles back. So I figured the end would fit the contour of the frame a little better, so that way I can get some bolt holes. Anyway, all that's really left now is to do some finish welding. I'm not going to do that in the video, but we will once I get it all done. We'll throw it in there, try to test fit it. See how it does. I think it's going to be good, but you never know. And I can always make another one. Hopefully this one's good though. So that's about all we got for today. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.